explore the secrets behind the brilliant mind of Warren Buffett, the iconic investor. Dive into his unique investment strategy, challenging conventional concepts. From critiques of traditional buy and hold tactics to reflections on business challenges and global threats, Buffett unveils a perspective that transcends market boundaries. Learn about his philanthropic commitment to global security and the relationship between humor and his worldview. Don't miss out. Watch until the end and subscribe to unravel the mysteries of Warren Buffett's investment strategy.
5. Buffett's critique of a buy and hold. Renowned investor Warren Buffett shares a critical perspective on the classic buy and hold strategy. His view highlights the increasing complexity of the business environment, emphasizing that many once leading companies now face significant challenges and transformations. Buffett emphasizes the importance of constant evaluation, arguing that the static buy and hold strategy may not be effective in the dynamic evolution of market conditions. Reflecting on the vulnerability of once powerful companies like Procter & Gamble, General Mills, and General Motors, Buffett illustrates the unpredictability of business trajectories. He stresses that even corporate giants can weaken over time, requiring a more active portfolio management approach. The investor's experience underscores the need for adaptation and discernment, challenging the idea that the buy and hold strategy is universally efficient. Additionally, Buffett addresses his concerns about external threats, especially in the context of possible cyber, nuclear, chemical, and biological attacks. He highlights the complexity in assessing the probabilities of these threats, and the urgency of remaining vigilant in the face of imminent risks. This stance not only permeates his investment considerations but also influences his philanthropic initiatives, where he seeks to contribute to global security. Ultimately, Buffett's critique of the buy and hold strategy not only represents a reassessment of the status quo but also emphasizes the need for a more dynamic and flexible approach in the world of investments. His understanding of the market as a constantly evolving organism resonates as a call to action, inviting investors to continuously adapt to changes and challenges shaping the global financial landscape.
4. Reflection on business challenges. Warren Buffett's critical analysis of business challenges focuses on the transformation of once robust corporations, exemplified by prominent names like Procter & Gamble, General Mills, and General Motors. The investor highlights the current weakened state of these companies, emphasizing the intrinsic unpredictability of business trajectories. In his reasoning, the experience of these corporations, which were symbols of success in their heyday, underscores the imperative need for flexibility and adaptability in the face of constant changes in market conditions. Buffett's reflection extends to understanding the volatility and dynamics of the corporate landscape, where automotive and consumer goods industry giants face unforeseen challenges. He underscores the importance of recognizing the transients of business success, urging investors not only to assess the present state of a company but also to anticipate and adapt to future changes. Investment, in light of this analysis, transcends the mere choice of promising assets, requiring a strategic approach that incorporates a holistic view of the corporate life cycle. In this context, effective adaptation to changes in business trajectories is not limited to a reactive response, but rather a proactive stance in portfolio management. Buffett suggests that the ability to anticipate and adjust to changes in a company's fundamentals is essential for the sustainability of investment over time. His reflection highlights, thus, the need for a dynamic mindset in the investment universe, where unpredictability is faced not as an obstacle, but as a constant to be considered and incorporated into long-term strategies.
3. Concerns about external threats. Renowned investor Warren Buffett dedicates part of his analysis to considering external threats, showcasing an insight that transcends traditional market boundaries. He specifically addresses potential threats from cyber, nuclear, chemical, and biological attacks, recognizing the inherent complexity in assessing the probabilities associated with these threats. In this scenario, the investor emphasizes the imperative of maintaining constant vigilance, aware of the instability of the global environment and the urgent need for proactive responses to unforeseen events. Buffett's discussion of external threats goes beyond conventional considerations of market risks. He highlights the interconnection between geopolitical issues, global security, and the world of investments, illustrating the importance of a comprehensive view in portfolio management. By mentioning the difficulty in assessing the probabilities associated with such diverse threats, Buffett not only demonstrates his insight but also underscores the dynamic and multifaceted nature of the global landscape. In this context, the investor's concerns extend beyond his own portfolio, reaching a broader understanding of the role of investments in a global context. The constant evolution of external threats demands not only a reactive but also a proactive approach in investment decision-making. Thus, Buffett's thinking not only contextualizes the financial market in a broader spectrum, but also invites investors to consider the broader implications of their strategies in the global panorama.
2. Philanthropic focus on security. Notable investor and philanthropist Warren Buffett highlights the philanthropic dimension of his endeavors by directing efforts to address security threats, with a special emphasis on nuclear dangers. This commitment reflects a comprehensive perspective on his social responsibility, going beyond the traditional scope of portfolio management. By acknowledging the inherent difficulty in influencing government decisions in this specific area, Buffett reveals a keen awareness of the complexity involved in mitigating global risks. Buffett's philanthropic efforts not only reflect his personal conviction, but also signal a deep understanding of the interconnection between global stability and economic prosperity. His approach highlights the crucial importance of proactively dealing with security threats, recognizing that while direct influence over government policies may be challenging, mobilizing resources for initiatives addressing these issues constitutes a significant contribution. In this context, Buffett's philanthropy in the sphere of security, especially regarding nuclear threats, transcends traditional charity boundaries. It assumes a strategic role in preserving global stability, aligning with a long-term vision that seeks not only to protect his investments, but also to contribute to a safe and sustainable global environment. This approach reflects not only intelligent resource allocation, but also an ethical commitment to collective well-being.
1. Humor and worldview. Warren Buffett's unique approach to humor emerges as an intrinsic reflection of his particular worldview. In his view, the world is perceived as an intriguing and often amusing entity. When asked about the origins of his humor, Buffett unveils the interconnection between his realistic view of the global environment and the ability to find comedic elements in the complexity of the business world and everyday life. The investor, in mentioning the humor of his longtime associate Charlie Munger, adds an additional layer to the narrative. The presence of shared humor between them suggests a camaraderie that transcends the complexities of financial markets. Considering the world as an endless source of nuances, often expressed through humor, establishes a unique dynamic in Buffett and Munger's approach, highlighting not only rationality in investments but also a playful appreciation of the inherent complexities of existence. This connection between worldview and humor is not just a quirky detail but an intrinsic aspect of Buffett's approach. His ability to find humor in everyday reality, combined with a pragmatic view of markets, adds a humanized dimension to the often perceived purely financial universe. Thus, the narrative about Buffett's humor not only superficially answers the question but also offers a glimpse into the singular mindset that permeates his investment decisions.
Together, we embark on a journey through Warren Buffett's insightful perspectives, unraveling the secrets of his success in the world of investments. From critiques of the traditional buy and hold strategy to reflections on business challenges and global threats, the investor's journey reveals a dynamic and unique approach. As we delve into the connection between his worldview, humor, and philanthropy, we gain a deeper understanding of the brilliant mind behind financial decisions. If this dive into the universe of Warren Buffett has added value to your knowledge, Don't forget to leave a like, share your thoughts in the comments, and, of course, subscribe for more exclusive content. Together, we will continue exploring the vast horizon of the investment world.